You ever feel like something inside you is going numb? Like you don't feel attraction, excitement, or even deep emotions the way you used to? You laugh less, dream less, and even when you see beauty, it doesn't hit the same. Dear listener, that's not normal. It's psychological desexualization, and 99% of people don't even realize it's happening. The truth is terrifying. Your brain is being rewired, not naturally, but intentionally. Every image, every scroll, every perfect face you see online is not just entertainment, it's mental programming. You're being trained to desire stimulation without connection, pleasure without passion, attention without intimacy. Why? Because emotionally numb people are easier to control. When you stop feeling, you stop questioning, you stop resisting, you become predictable, obedient, and dependent on the very system that's draining you. Think about it. The average person spends 6-8 hours online daily. That's 6 hours of conditioning every single day, reshaping your brain's reward system. You're being desensitized through overstimulation. The more fake desire you consume, the less real emotion you're capable of feeling. That's not evolution, that's psychological manipulation. Here's the science behind it. Your brain's dopamine circuit was built for survival. It rewards you for pursuing meaning, love, challenge, and connection. But the digital world has hijacked that circuit. Instead of rewarding real effort, it rewards instant gratification. Each swipe, like, or scroll hits your dopamine just enough to keep you hooked, but never fulfilled. That's what psychologists call dopamine burnout. Over time, your brain stops producing natural dopamine for things that actually matter. That's why genuine experiences, talking to someone face to face, creating something, chasing a goal, start feeling dull. Your system expects constant intensity now. That's neural desensitization. And here's the dark twist. They know this. Social platforms, advertisers, even entertainment industries profit from your emotional numbness. A desexualized, disconnected generation doesn't fight back. They don't form deep bonds. They don't question authority. They just consume, quietly, endlessly. But here's where it gets worse. Desexualization isn't just about attraction. It's about emotional flattening. You stop feeling joy, creativity, and even curiosity. Your emotional range shrinks until life feels like one continuous scroll, moving, but going nowhere. And that emptiness? That's not depression. It's conditioning. They've normalized apathy. They've taught you to see numbness as peace, detachment as maturity. But the truth is, you're not healing. You're being neutralized. You're being stripped of your most human trait, your ability to feel. That's not peace, that's control. Now here's where the urgency kicks in, because you can still reverse it, but every day you delay, your brain adapts further to numbness. It forgets what real pleasure and love feel like, so let's fix this now. The first step, starve the fake dopamine, cut down on overstimulation. Stop feeding your brain digital junk food. That means less scrolling, less porn, less synthetic perfection. Your brain needs quiet to heal. It's like detoxing from a drug. At first, you'll feel restless and empty, but that's a good sign. That means your emotions are rebooting. Step 2, replace addiction with connection. Talk to real people, spend time in uncomfortable silence, feel boredom. It's your brain's way of resetting creativity. Step 3, reclaim your body. Move, exercise, dance. Physical action reignites the primal connection between your body and emotions. Step 4, feed your mind meaning. Read, learn, build something. Purpose releases the same dopamine you've been chasing, but it sustains you instead of draining you. And finally, Step 5, protect your emotions. Stop consuming things that mock vulnerability, because feeling deeply isn't weakness, it's your superpower. Now I know what you're thinking, but everyone's doing it. That's exactly the point. That's how they win, by making numbness look normal. But you're not like everyone else. If you've made it this far, it means your mind still feels the truth, somewhere beneath all the noise. You can sense that something's off, that quiet anxiety, that emptiness after scrolling. It's your brain screaming for freedom. Don't ignore it, because if you do, you'll lose something far more dangerous than your time. You'll lose your emotional identity, and once that's gone, you're no longer living, you're just functioning. Here's a harsh truth about human psychology. We adapt to whatever we repeatedly experience. If you live surrounded by artificial emotions long enough, your brain accepts them as real. That's how addiction forms. That's how apathy becomes culture. But the moment you choose awareness, you break that cycle. Awareness reactivates your prefrontal cortex, the decision-making part of your brain, and slowly, your dopamine system rewires. You start feeling again. Music hits harder. Real eyes, real faces, real laughter. They start meaning something again, and that, dear one, is how you reclaim your humanity. But listen carefully. This isn't just about you. Every person who wakes up adds resistance to a system built on numbness. Every like, comment, or share of truth spreads emotional awakening. So before you scroll away, pause. If this message hit you somewhere deep, if you felt that sting of recognition, comment, "I'm taking my mind back," because that single act tells your brain, I'm no longer passive, I'm aware, I'm alive. And it tells the system, you don't control me anymore. Desexualization isn't the end of desire. It's the death of emotion. It's not purity, it's paralysis. And once you understand that, you see the world differently. You see how every app, every ad, every trend is crafted to keep you chasing temporary highs. You see how your numbness benefits them, but not anymore, because now you know what's happening. And once you know, you can't unsee it. So take this as your psychological reset. No more passive scrolling, no more digital anesthesia. You deserve to feel again, to love deeply, think freely, and live vividly. You were not born to be neutral. You were born to be powerful, emotional, alive. So wake up. The system fears people who feel, because people who feel can't be controlled.